Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you liked my previous video of doing this makeup and just watch it and see. And this next video is going to be a story time, and it's about a crush I had when I was at my previous college school that I was at. I was at an ECC. So ECC stands for Essex County College. It was here in Newark, New Jersey, and we had two campuses. So we had, like, the main campus was here in downtown Newark, and then another campus was in West Caldwell. So West Caldwell is like 20 minutes drive, but majority of the students that lived near Newark would take the Newark campus better. So it was like the main campus and the other one. So I had like this biggest crush on this kid. We're gonna name him Zach. Okay, so we named this guy Zach. And he was not tall as hell. Like, he had to be pretty like 5'5", 5'4", around there, okay? And he reminded me of Prince Royce. I don't know why, but he reminded of him. Like, the way he talked and like the way he dresses and just the way he looked. Amazing. I was like, oh my god, you look like Prince Royce. He's Dominican too. So I was like, of course, boom, bam, clicked all together, right? So we did that, and a couple of my friends already knew I had a crush on him. I would get red when I was near him. I would make sure I would look pretty, because I kind of knew what times were, or what days where we're gonna always, like, we always bumped into each other. So, especially in the cafeteria, so I will make sure that I looked cute if I was gonna be around the area of the cafeteria. So one day, me and my boy, we're gonna name my friend Joseph. So me and Joseph decided to go have lunch in the cafeteria, and the cafeterias is like had two entrances. So the entrance is like where all the sitting is at, and then there's another entrance where it's like front entrance, and then you have the cashiers, the salad bar, and then you have like the desserts bar in the middle. Then you have your Caribbean style food there, and then you had your fried chicken on one side, and then like the long bar towards the end was a pizza area, and then after that there was a soda area, and then right next to the soda area, was the cashier. So we had like two different cashiers and two different sides, just to see, it depends what students want to get out from. They want to get out from the other exit or from the entrance of the cafeteria. So I always used to see this guy. It had to be like around 2013, 2012. It was like around that early age of me being there. And my friends knew that I liked him. And my way, Joseph knew him. And Joseph knew that I had a crush on him. So Joseph was trying to like, hey, by the way, my friend, she like you. But I didn't want to say anything because he was always around a girl, and I would think that he had a girlfriend because he was always around these chicks. And I'm like, well, I don't know if one of them is his girl, and I want to deal with that problem, right? So, call short, so one day he decided to talk to me at the cafeteria. I'm always buying pizza. Like, that's where you will find me. You will find me in the pizza area because I love fucking pizza. And like, they had like not the best pizza, but like okay pizza that you still could eat. But I freaking loved it. And my friend Joseph was there with me. So we're like talking in Spanish because also the staff that was dealing with the pizza was talking in Spanish, so we all was talking in Spanish. And then he came in, and they were like making jokes, like, oh, you gotta be watch out with her. She has a boyfriend, like just like making jokes about me. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I don't have a boyfriend at that time. I don't think I had a boyfriend at that time. And I was like, no, I'm single. I'm completely single. I have anyone. I'm good. Like, I'm just doing me. That's it. And then they were like, oh, really? So like, years started calling on. Like, we always used to catch each other looking at each other at the cafeteria, but we never said anything until this one day changed completely everything. Okay, so once to 2 years after 2012, so around 2014, 2014, I was taking this class, and it was a business course class, and I met one of my favorite friends that I had in that school. I'm not gonna name his real name. I'm just gonna call him Daniel for short. Okay? It had to do with something Daniel, but I'm not gonna name the whole thing. We just name him Daniel for short. So I met Daniel in my business class, and I remember I had a binder, and my binder in front of it had Twilight pictures. I'm obsessed with Twilight since it came out. I have the books. I know the characters. Like, I could watch the movies. I watched the movie more than 5 times, and I already know the words. Like, that's how I'm so good at knowing this damn movie. So he's like, oh, so that's Harry Potter? And I'm like, excuse me? That's not Harry Potter. That's Twilight. Like, who are you fucking talking to about Harry Potter? I'm sorry, guys, if y'all like Harry Potter. I don't. I try to watch it, but it's too long, and I kind of slept on it. So I'm like, yeah, no, I don't. No, that's not even near Harry Potter. This is Twilight. This is like another shit going on. So we catched up and we figured out that we actually have the same week of our birthday. We're a year apart and a day apart. He's February 25th and I'm the February 24th. So we clicked. Like, he became one of my closest friends in that school. Like, we didn't hang out at school, but like inside of school, we always had each other's back. We always helped with business homework. He used to give me his skills of studying that class, so everything like that. And he knew Zach. Zach is the guy that I had a crush on in that school. So he's like, yeah. So one day, me and Daniel was like hanging out and talking, and he came up and like he was just staring at me, and I'm just like shaking because I'm like, yo, like my favorite, like my crush is in front of me. Like this is the guy I really want to talk to, and he's in front of me. Like, I can't believe it. So like we're chit chatting, and I tell him, like, oh, Daniel, by the way, I gotta go because I have another class. So I went to my other class. I forgot what class I was taking, and Daniel texts me. Daniel texts me saying, hey, my boy Zach, he wants your number. Should I give it to him? And I'm like, hell yeah, like, that's my crush. Like, what you mean, like, don't give it to him? Like, of course, give him my number. Like, I really want to talk to him. So, like, an hour or so, he texts me. He's like, hey, he wrote to me a little bit of Spanish. So he's like, hey, babe, yeah, what's up? How you doing? And I'm like freaking out, and I tapped Daniel because, like, Zach texted me when I was in that business class that I was with Daniel. And before class started, he texted me. And I sat behind of Daniel. And I tapped Daniel. I was like, Daniel, he texted me, like, what the fuck should I do? Because I don't want to mess this up. He's like, don't worry, just be yourself. Just like, you know, like, yeah, he's cute and everything, but he has no swag. And I was like, what you mean no swag? He's like, no, like, he suck of dating. Like, he's horrible of talking to girls. I was like, yo, he can't be that bad if you're telling me. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna give him a chance, see how it is, whatever. So I didn't text him because I needed to pay attention to the class. I'm that type of girl, like, I'm in class mode. Once I'm in class, I'm in a class mode, unless the teacher just doesn't really teach and I'm just on my phone. But basically, I'm most on taking my notes, making sure I have the right notes, making sure I know what I'm gonna, you know, what I have to do for homework and all that stuff. So I decided to text him right after class, and I text him like, hey, what's up? How you been? I knew how to write a little bit of Spanish, so I was just giving him a little, you know, a little English, you know, Spanish, just to you. And I'm like, hold up, like, in my jumping around and all that stuff. Like, I was like, oh my god, my crush fucking texting me that I look cute. And mind you, there was days that I looked horrible. I looked like this. You know? And I'm like, wait, like, this kid likes me? Like, this kid thinks that I'm cute? Like, hold up. And we hit it off and we started talking, and we always used to see each other in the cafeteria, so we ended up saying hi until one day particular, He was flirting with me while I was at home. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was in my grandmother's house, and those few days that me and him were like texting each other, we're like still getting to know each other. We're like we were just like figuring out. Like I told him, like, you know, I didn't speak to you because there were always girls around, and I didn't know there's one of them was your girlfriend. So I didn't want to tell him, like, hey, what's up? I like you, but you know, I just didn't want to deal with that drama. He's like, no, you should have talked to me. You should have said hi. And I'm like, well, now I know that you're single, I'm single, so let's just figure out where can we hang out. So you're like, of course, definitely. So those days passed on that we're like texting and calling and just talking to get to know each other. I'm in my grandma's house and he texts me and said, hey, I'm gonna send you this video. I think he should have never sent that video. I was shocked. He ended up sending me his video as a stripper. So he was dancing and making his moves was like these tight ass boxers. I don't know if they were boxers. I don't know if they were panties. I don't know what was it, but he had some tight ass wedgies on, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I didn't know how to tell him, like, hey, that was weird, or what you were trying to do. And my sister's like, hey, what's wrong? Because she see in my face, like, I'm just shocked, and I'm just like this cannot be happening. Like, my favorite crush, like, my crush of a guy have sent me of him stripping. And it was not like, oh my gosh, stripping. It was like the most awkward stripping I ever seen in my life. Like, it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like weird. It was like in his room. I remember it was like in a blue ass room, and like Ken with no shirt and just like a tight wedgie on. And I'm just like, this is like, it's like a silent, like, this is like, oh my god, like, I didn't want to laugh, so I just stopped talking to him. I didn't know what to say to him. My sister's like laughing because she's seeing the video, and I'm like, yo, don't fucking laugh, like, this is not funny, like, this is a guy I really like, and I can't believe he's doing this. And I'm like just in total shock of why he acted the way he acted towards me. Now I believe why Daniel said he had like the worst type of trying to get girls to talk to. Now I understand why he said that. So the next day I go to Daniel, and I'm like, I go to my business class and I see Daniel, and I sat next to Daniel. I said, like, I would sit behind him, and I'm like, yo, Daniel, I gotta talk to you. He's like, what? And I'm like, yo, your boy, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, or what he thought what was like cool to do, but like, he sent me a video of him stripping, and he's like, no, and he starts to laugh, and I'm like, Daniel, this is not funny. Like, I have a crush on this guy, like, so badly, and I'm so disappointed. Like, this guy that I have a crush on is acting like this. And he's like, oh my god, I can't believe it. He's like, let me see. So he took my phone and starts watching the video, and I'm like, oh my god, Daniel, like, don't do it. Like, don't watch it. No, because I know Daniel. That was the kind of person, like, he was cool, but like, he didn't know how to close his mouth. Like, there was a point where, like, you didn't have to tell that person, like, hey, I saw the video stripping, what the fuck. Like, he's that kind of person, like, he's very straight, very blunt, just like me, but like, he's saying, like, in the most awkward way, like, you're like, yo. So me and him are walking, so class ended, he watched the video, he's laughing, class ends, and we're walking out, and he walks, so we're like walking down the stairs to go to the cafeteria, because he was going to get coffee or something. I was going to get something sweet to go to my next class, where I was going home, but I wanted something from the cafeteria that was sweet, because I love cinnamon bun, so they used to make cinnamon buns, and I used to buy them because they were really good. That was one thing they were good at. It was like making fucking desserts. It was really, really good. So, mind you, me and Daniel walking down the stairs to go to the cafeteria, because down the stairs around the corner is a cafeteria. So while we're turning around the corner of the stairs where we're coming up from, I see Zach. And Daniel knew what fucking happened. And I'm just in like awkward position. I'm like, yo, Daniel, let's fucking leave. Daniel was like, no, I'm not leaving. Let's go say hi to him. And I'm like, Daniel, no, I don't want you to tell him that you know what fucking happened, because, excuse me, I don't want this to make it more awkward than it is. I haven't wrote to him, so it's more awkward just seeing him and just knowing that he know that he did what fucked up. So he's like, don't worry about it. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, right. So me and Daniel walks towards Zach, and Zach's walking towards us, and he's like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And I'm just there like, I've been good. Like, I'm trying to be like the less awkward, but I was just being more awkward than what it was already. So Daniel was like, yeah, what happened to that strip video that you sent her? What the fuck you were doing? And I'm like, no, I did not show it to him. I did not show it to him. He took my phone. Mind you, I lied to him. I was like, no, he took my phone and he saw it, and I was not showing him. He was going through my phone and he saw it. I swear to God, I was not showing him. And then Danny was like, no, bitch, you're fucking lying. Tell him the truth. You did show me the damn video. And I'm like, Daniel, don't do it. Don't do it. And he's like, what? And like, since that day, every time I saw Zach, me and Zach had like the most awkward look. Like, he'll walk towards the other way or look towards the other way. I'll do the same thing. Like, we made sure not to see each other. And mind you, I had the biggest crush. Like, my heart was beating so fast. Like, my heart wanted to run and go out and just hide, because like this was most awkward time I had with a crush of mine that I had in school. So yeah, that's what happened when your crush sends you a strip video and then you're acting so awkward. So that's what happened. I haven't seen him since I left the school. So I don't know what happened to Zach. Me and Zach never went on a date and never talked since then. And it's funny as hell, because that never happened to me. And it's crazy. So thank you for watching this video. I'm hoping I do more. I'm so sorry I haven't been posting anything, but I will be doing, and probably I will put my boyfriend in this video. Just let me know, and hope you like it, and I see you soon.